So I didn't know what to cook for dinner tonight, but I did take some ground beef out. So I made my favorite baked spaghetti. Even though it's not spaghetti, it's a baked pasta bake. Basically it's baked spaghetti, but it's with penne. So that's what I did tonight. Really good. It's Isaac's not home yet from a meeting, but he's also like on the seafood diet thing or whatever. I think the Mediterranean diet. So I also put some fish in the oven for him for his meal prep for the rest of the week. So he'll eat that. He'll probably also eat some of this, even though he's not supposed to, but you know, I can't tell him nothing. When I tell you I look rough, but I don't care. I'm currently on vacation from work for like 2 weeks. Today's only have about a week left. So this week I spent literally resting and sleeping. So I actually decided today, on Thursday, that I was going to actually be productive. So I went to the gym this morning. I'm already exhausted. Came home and took a nap, but here we are again. But yeah, we're just gonna see what I'm doing this week, really, because I just need to get back in the rhythm of actually recording and posting consistently. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna practice. We're going to record and post consistently. Record and post consistently. Yes, ma'am. Yes, day in the life. Woo. Because apparently I have a really random tail life that people be like, you should put this on YouTube. I'm like, I don't care. I don't know. I don't think it's that fantastic or whatever, but apparently it is. So we're giving it a go. All right, sis. Let's see how it goes. So I completely forgot that I do need to go run to the store, so we're about to go do that. But I did want to show you my child that I recently got. I have not shown it on YouTube yet. I did purchase a Kindle Paperwhite a couple months ago. Best purchase of 2023. Love this thing. I've read multiple books, like probably more books that I've read in like the last 3 years in the last few months on my Kindle. So if you're thinking about getting one, definitely suggest it. I know Kindle Prime Day, I said Kindle Prime Day, Amazon Prime Day is over with, but they do go on sale periodically throughout the year. Definitely 10 out of 10. Definitely, especially if you're trying to get back into reading. And I find myself reading very, very fast on this thing, and I can take it anywhere, so it's very convenient. So if you were looking into buying a Kindle, you should definitely do that. See, the thing was, I wasn't going to get one. I used to have one, never used it. So I was like, oh, I'll trade it in. I'll get like a discount or whatever. So I did that. Hey, doggies, move. And because I was reading on my iPad, but you know, trying to read on this sucker at night, my wrist get limp. I'm tired of holding it. It gets heavy. So I was like, no, I'm not feeling it so much. So I'll see what I can do about this Kindle. Best purchase. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Definitely. I look so incognito. Mainly because my hair is a hot ass mess. Ah! I'm gonna get my life together on these days. I don't know. And this light is taking forever. I might need to put some chapstick on, actually. Let's do that. Gotta get a couple of these. I may end up getting a bag because these are kind of ugly. Okay, got everything I needed from the store. Got a few extras because I've been looking for like a matte eyeshadow stick. Found one from e.l.f. We're gonna try it and see what it jerks out. I feel like it may be a little too light though. I saw a darker one, but then I was like, that's gonna be too dark. So we're gonna see. And I also found a new eyebrow gel. I'll keep you updated. I'm on the hunt for a really good one because I don't like Anastasia Beverly Hills. I don't like the Morphe one. I don't like the e.l.f. one. It's a lot. It's so much. So the best part about cooking red beans and rice for dinner is that I actually can start it tonight and it'll be ready by like 4 tomorrow, which is great because I like my beans to be really soft and like cooked down. So we're gonna start on that. So delicious. Went to the store, got what I needed, including salt pork. If you don't cook with salt pork, I feel bad for you. Actually, it's the southern thing in me. I'm sorry. Can't help it. Pork is a very good product. Let's get started. The best part about this spaghetti bake is that it's really good for leftovers. And this is coming from somebody who hates leftovers. Delicious. Very, very good. I have to wipe that off. So I used my crock pot for my best friend's bachelorette shit the other day. And I forgot, you know how you forget to like wipe out the outside? That's what happened. So I had a little root tail still stuck on it. It's okay. But the best thing about it is crock pot liners, the best thing ever invented. And I think I'm about to cry from my crock pot liners. No, thank the Lord, I'm not. That was the last one though. Does this have a coupon in it? It does not. They used to give you coupons, but crock pot liners, if you have a crock pot and you're not using liners, I feel bad for you. Because watch this, literally, just gonna put it on here. And tuck it under so it don't go nowhere. And now my food won't stain my pot. Look how nice. Beautiful, right? So now we're actually out to add stuff to my pot. These are the red beans you need. Don't buy any other ones other than these. They're not these. Leave them at the store. Somebody's eaten crud before. Chicken broth. We're going to use a lot of it. Actually, we're not even going to measure. We're just going to pour it sucker straight in. Some people soak their beans. I just rinse them. I don't really soak. The goal is to keep your beans covered. Also ignore my shirt, but keep them covered with liquid and make sure that it absorbs like correct amount. To injure myself. Another chicken broth. And the more stuff you add to it, the more it's gonna soak up. So it's okay to fill this sucker up. I don't like chicken broth. Some people don't like it and think it's too salty. Well, beans, they take up a lot of salt, so it's okay to add chicken broth. You can use low sodium if you got some high blood pressure people. Understandable, but no one's high blood pressure on here yet. That was very morbid. But I gotta add the veggies. Hang on. Okay, so next thing. Don't come in my comments talking about, I don't like onions, I don't like bell pepper. Too bad. Because if you're going to eat Louisiana red beans and rice, you're going to have onion and bell pepper. Sometimes I have to have celery. It's called the Trinity for a reason. It's necessary. So we're going to rinse off my bell pepper. We're going to chop them up. And we're going to add it to my beans in my chicken broth with some seasoning. And too bad for my non-pork eaters, salt pork. Now, there's not another meat that's salty like salt pork. You can like go without it, but honestly, if it don't got pork in it, I don't know what to tell you. Like, even people will be like, I don't eat pork. Back home, they still gonna eat salt pork in their food, in their greens. Now, you can use like turkey necks. I don't like turkey necks in my red beans because it's the meat texture don't do right, but ham hocks, the little hooves, or salt pork. Salt pork is easier to deal with. So we'll put that aside for right now. But for right now, we'll start off with our onions. We really only need like one whole one. And my fancy dancy chopper. Because, fun fact, I actually hate chopping onions. My least favorite thing to do, ever. Least favorite thing to do. So usually I'll buy a bunch of onions all at once. So like I'll have 3 right now, and I'll have a freezer bag in my freezer that has onions in them that are already pre-cut. So that way when I cook, because I usually use onion and bell pepper in like most of my cooking. So when I cook, I can just drop them in there. Makes my life easy because onions make me cry. Take the skin off. You don't want onion skin in your food. And sometimes I like to leave them chunky. But right now we're just gonna slice so it can get chopped up in my chopper. Disregard my tray sliding. I know what I'm doing. It's just, I'm trying to concentrate right now. And sometimes it won't fit whole, so you can just slice it in half and put it on there and chop. Now, don't be afraid of using onion. It just adds more flavor. Honestly, if it doesn't have onion in it, I'm like, am I gonna eat this? Now, do I eat raw onions? Heck to the no. Cooked onions? Of course. Why wouldn't I? I'm a psychopath if you don't eat cooked onions. Okay, that has like a little root situation going on. And sometimes that first layer can be a little green and yellow onions. And then, alright. Onion is now chopped whole onion. And I hear my Creole ancestors telling me to put more. Will I put more? Probably not. But you get the gist. It's a lot of onion. Like, look at this. It's a lot of onion in there already, and that's it. I feel like 1 onion's enough. I could do 2, but I'm not. But nice dicey onions. Now onto the bell pepper. Oh, I left a sticker. I hate when, like, you think you got all the stickers and then they run away from you. There we go. So now what we're going to do the bell pepper. I like to cut the bottoms like this. So it's already pre-portioned parts. And you just open it up, break it, put it on the chopper, and perfect. Now I need a little bag to put my seeds in. And sometimes you got them really big bell peppers that you can't like chop in one whole piece. There we go. And it gets it all cleaned out. No more seeds. Alright, we're definitely doing 2 bell peppers. Excuse my water all over myself. Now we're about to season the most important one to begin with. Come on, open. Also, my friends always say, like, why don't you film yourself cooking? Because I thought everyone knows how to cook. Apparently they don't. So I apologize. So first thing, this always should be in your cabinet. Original Creole seasoning by Tony Chachere's. The nice Creole seasoning, baby. And we're gonna go and we're gonna add a nice little bit on top. Guess what? It has a lot of beans in there, so you're gonna add a little bit more. If you aren't choking or sneezing, you can season. Oh my goodness. Why did I do that? Oh, I know better. My mom's gonna talk crap about me. Oh, that was so close. Oh man. That was terrible. Add a little bit more. Okay. Now, I like to use this Creole seasoning because it has red pepper flakes in it. And it also has like dehydrated bell pepper and celery and everything else. So whatever flavor I get from the fresh, I get from this one, adds a little spice. So I add some of that. A little red flakes. A little celery flavor. Okay, and then we're gonna go back and add regular red pepper flakes because I like it spicy. Just a little. You know, guess what else we're gonna add? More spice! Hold up! We're gonna add some cayenne. If you're afraid of using cayenne pepper, I hate that for you. All right, but not too much. You know, we're not gonna kill your heat buds. But you should smell it, and it should smell hot. That's what you want. I like my beans spicy. But got a little kick to them. I should not have to add salt. I shouldn't, like, when you eat it, it should be a little red, right? And it should be from the seasoning. Now, last but not least, garlic. This is like, if bell pepper, onion, and celery are the trinity, garlic is like like the Virgin Mary. Let's do that, okay? I'm gonna stop sneezing, but be warned, if you use that much Tony's in your life, you will sneeze worse than I am. Because at least I'm used to it. You're not, babes. You're not. So, look at all this garlic I'm about to add. Look at that. No, I'm just kidding. That's gross. Add it in there. And like my mom likes to do overkill with garlic and will like put fresh garlic in it. And also go back and add garlic powder. But I'm not feeling it today. So we added our beans, our bell pepper, our onion, our red pepper flakes, our Tony Chachere's, our Creole seasoning, a little cayenne pepper, garlic, and usually you can smell it and see if it's smelling right. She's smelling, and it's cold. That's the crazy part. It's still cold. This don't got no heat to it yet. And this is the best part. After you stir up everything, after you mix up your beans and your seasonings real well, get that going. Shake that spoon off. Get our lid. Lock our lid because we have a husband who likes to peek in things and mess up my temperatures. Lock it. Then we're going to put on low for as long as it goes. So we're like, this one is like pre-automatic timed, so I have 10 hours. So I did it just for 10 on low. Now when I get up in the morning, it may or may not be on still. So what I'll do is I'll just go back and put it on another 8 hours. And it's not going to kill the beans. Like, it's just going to continue to cook them, which is fine. That's why we put it on low. And so this will sit overnight. For my people who watch This Is Us, this is a very good crock pot. This is like brand new, so it's okay. I promise we won't blow up. But anyway, if you get a pre-programmed one, it shuts off automatically. But yeah, put this on overnight, let it cook, let it do its thing, and we're good to go. Look at that. So beautiful. So beautiful.